you brought me a plan, and you had purchased a plan, came in, and I told you the same thing I tell everybody else. Hey, my guys still need to go in and create some plans around this so that we can get post-placement. We can look at all the details and get everything kind of nuanced in there. But you ended up with the home you wanted. It's just a little bit of a different process to make sure that once we hit construction stage, things went as smooth as they can go. Because, we learned, just going gung ho. Yeah, we'll build that. Let's get started. And then we run into stuff on the field, and it's a trickle down effect. So, it was really fun. And the plan that you have is, one of the most viral we've ever posted when we finish your home. So it's a beautiful home. Yeah, thank you. And just really, really excited about it. And the cool thing is it's real barndominium. You know what I mean? Like you've got as much or almost as much garage space as you've got house, and it's just a super cool plan. And but the fun part was like we had such a great experience, like consumer, experience with you. Like again, I know there was hurdles, and I know we had to have conversations around it. And I tell everybody that comes into our business, this is an 80-20 experience. 80% of this is going to be phenomenal. 20% of it you're going to hate, And so I try to tell people like, hey, when we encounter that, just stick it in your 20. You know that you're going to have it. So let's get it on the front end and know that 20% is going to be terrible. And so it's just going to happen. But we had so much fun building it, and like we even went and shot a podcast in your home while it was in construction. And I remember called you up being like, "Hey, we're going to come out and shoot this thing," and you're like, "Yeah, come on out." And then it torrential downpoured. Yep. And the audio was so bad we couldn't even release it afterwards. So it was like it was just a fun experience. But we had a great time out there hanging out with you guys, and like I say, it as far as and I wish everybody could have an expectation of what it's like to build a home. And like you said, you never built a home, but you're in business. And so you have some context of like things can go wrong. So like, how would you, like what words of wisdom would you give someone right now who's sitting on the fence, or maybe they just onboarded or they're getting started and they've got these big expectations of like, what would you tell them as far as what to expect and how they can prepare themselves and prepare their wives or vice versa?
Well, the biggest thing I can tell everybody, it's a construction site. Okay. I think I got a little frustrated sometimes because I like stuff to be clean and neat, but it's a construction site. So I had to wrap my head around that. Okay, we're going to walk in here and check out the house. We got to step over things. We're going to have to, right? Another thing, get ready to spend more than you thought you was going to spend. Yep. You want advice from me about that? I've done a lot of stuff on my own. I run 200 yards of water line. I paid for the carport or the concrete outside the carport. Just a lot of different stuff that even the furniture, even doing the blinds, the window treatment. You think blinds are cheap? No. Yeah. You start putting them in these custom homes, get ready, somebody's got to build them, and they're not cheap. And two, when you're setting up your house, think about everything, where you might need outlets. Because I go back and I think, God, man, I should have put outlets on the side over here, or water over here, but that's okay. I didn't, but now that's the stuff. If I ever done it again, there would be an outlet in every square feet of the house because I got stuff to plug in. But just little things, just unexpected. It's going to happen. Yep. Weather's going to happen. You can't control that, right? The contractors are going to tear stuff up, but that's okay. There's other contractors that come back and fix it. Yep. I learned that. I'm thinking the house is painted. This guy just rammed a ladder through the sheetrock, But that's just life on life. That stuff is going to happen.